Hey, yeah, it should be live now. So it's been a while. I've been pretty busy. I've been playing Civilization, and then I also did the timestamps for the tier list I did 2 days ago. So yeah, that's on YouTube if you want to see that, or it's still probably on Twitch as well. So you can see that on my channel, on both. But yeah, guess it's done pretty well. Like view-wise, it's done pretty okay. But likes, I noticed that it has half as many dislikes as likes, which is pretty unusual for my videos. They mostly have majority likes, but I'm pretty sure it's just because the video itself is pretty controversial. I probably should have explained how bottom tier works better, because I'm sure people are wondering why Little Mac and Lucario are in the same tier. But basically it's just my bottom 5 characters. It doesn't necessarily mean that I think that they're on the same level. And I didn't mention that in my previous tier list, but it's been something that I've done in every tier list before, and so, yeah, I guess I probably should have explained that one better. But, anyways, now on to this. It's going to be maybe my last stream of the year, / last video of the year, or it should be my last video of the year. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow or not. I just want to go ahead and get that out of the way. So, yeah, now, let's do the CPU tournament. So we've got Dark Pit, Sans, Roy, Wii Fit Trainer, Game & Watch, Corin, Bayonetta, Incineroar, Sheik, Rob, Little Mac, Olimar, Daisy, Peach, Snake, and Ninja. I did try to do the CPU tournament earlier, within a week from this tournament, although it crashed, so I wasn't able to or not crashed, like the stream just disconnected, so I just didn't finish it and thought I would just go ahead and restart it. So yeah, I guess now let's go ahead and get into this. So game 1 is going to be Dark Pit and Sans. I noticed that earlier. So, and then there's also a game with Peach and Daisy fighting each other, so basically a ditto. So yeah, I thought I saw 2 Robs for a second. I was kind of confused, because I made sure that there wasn't any repeats or any characters that shouldn't have been in. So, yeah, gotta be Sans versus Dark Pit on Yoshi's Island Brawl. Sans going ahead and getting a bit of charge. Charge shot gets a neutral air and a slide special. Back air. That actually did a pretty good amount of damage on Dark Pit. Like, he's only done, like, what, 5 hits, and Dark Pit's already at 76. Yeah, that was bad. Air dodge by Sans. Doing that back air gets another out special on Dark Pit. Tries to go for a third one, though it didn't connect. Dark Pit did do a bit of damage to Sans' stock, but I feel like he's probably going to lose it pretty soon. Though saying that could give it Commentator's Curse. It's going to be a neutral air from Sans at ledge. Another kind of okay air dodge there. I think that he should have gone for up special. He was landing those pretty well earlier, so it would have worked out a lot better. Okay, but yeah, I'm back. Looks like Dark Pit still hasn't lost his stock, and he's actually done a pretty good amount of damage to Sans, so I guess I was wrong about that. So far, neither character has lost his stock. Sans with the down air, going to be able to take the first stock, and then Dark Pit takes him right back. Thought we might see Sans just camp out Dark Pit, but that wasn't too great of a start for either character, really, because they both took a long time to heal. Sans with the up smash. Gonna be landing a down tilt as well. Perfect. Lands an arrow into a down tilt, gets an up air off of it as well. To a down air, and it does almost kill Sans. But his recovery was able to save him there. If it would have been just slightly lower, it actually probably would have killed. And that wouldn't have been that bad of a stock. That would have given Dark Pit a huge lead. Compared to what percent he died on the last stock. Like, if he dies at the same percent on this one, then he still got, like, 15% before he goes, so... Yeah, Sans, or Dark Pit with the up smash, as they sensed. I'm gonna try to go for something, but Dark Pit managed to up smash him first. Now he's starting to get an up air to a down air. Tries to challenge Sans, neutral air, Vels. Reflects the charge shot. That could have been a really good stock for Dark Pit, although Sans was beneath the ledge in time and then caught Dark Pit with that down tilt and did kill him. So this is kind of Dark Pit's game to lose at this point, as he's gotten a pretty good amount of damage on Sans so far. Although Sans does have a better record than Dark Pit, having won the last CPU tournament. Really weird interaction there by Dark Pit and Sans, but Dark Pit with the spike on the tip of his down air is going to be able to take the game.
Looks like I'm the last man standing.
I would guess so. But yeah, next game is going to be between Roy and Wii Fit Trainer, and they will go on to fight Dark Pit in round 2. On Final Destination. Yeah, Wii Fit Trainer landing the spike hit on that. Got a bit more damage than usual due to the deep breathing effect that was on her beginning there. Finally, someone lands a hit in that interaction, and then Roy jumps into the Sun Salutation from Wii Fit Trainer. Sure, does have deep breathing, but it looks like Roy's going to be doing damage to make it where it's not going to get hit by her. Soccer balling above, Roy is going to be hit by that up air. And then Roy getting hit by a neutral air from Wii Fit. Keeps going for these really high soccer balls, even though Roy is in a position where he's just going to dodge them very easily. Tries to go for the fair through the ledge, although Roy is able to parry it. Roy's at 178%, while Wii Fit's only at 116, but both are still at a pretty high percent. Up air not being able to kill. Hit by a fair after dodging the other one. He's still living though. And that up special, untechable. If it would have been techable, I think Wii Fit could have survived it. And Wii Fit Trainer landing a soccer ball on Roy, knocking him up to 203.3%. I'm just gonna close up the stock with the Sun Salutation. But yeah, Roy's still got a while if the last stock takes as long as this one. I'm gonna go for the down air hit on the soccer ball. Caught by that Koopaling. Or not Koopaling, but Mecha Koopa from Roy. Be a down throw to charging Sun Salutation, although it gets interrupted, so that's going to remove the full charge. It's at 69.7%, Wii Fit Trainer's at 142. Though she's starting to bring it back pretty well. Barely missing that up air. She should have gone for an up smash there, as it most likely would have been able to kill Roy that percent, but thought there was a safer option, she just missed it. So up smash also would have worked. Especially if you could time it to where you get that invincibility if Roy tried to counterattack. Yeah, Leaf and Trainer with the backer is going to be able to pick up the stock, so Roy is now the one who's struggling to pick up the stock instead of Leaf and Trainer. She does have deep breathing, some citation, and lands an up smash. Let's go for another one of those misses. So we hit a back air to a forward throw. Or I guess that was a back throw actually. Forward throw looks like the soccer ball. But yeah, that's going to be Leaf and Trainer stock there. Roy at 128% on his final stock, Leaf and Trainer at 0. With deep breathing and some citation available to use. So you get caught by that but and gets caught by a down smash as well, and that's going to be the game. So yeah, kind of a long one there, but yeah, hopefully it'll be a bit shorter from this point forward. The games only have about like 5 minutes before they go to sudden death, and then after that it takes about like up to I think 20 seconds maybe for the game to be finished from there. So games aren't going to be lasting too long. That's how it's been in every tournament that I've done recently. Is that I guess everyone since like season 2 has been yeah, all 5 minutes, I think, for a second I was watching the game. But yeah, there's going to be Game & Watch versus Corin on Wily Castle. Going to be buffing that projectile. Yeah, Corin not doing too well at the beginning, although he does have Game & Watch pinned to the ledge. I just go for the jab, although he doesn't connect any of it. Gets a forward smash to take the lead. Game & Watch hasn't really landed a hit since that beginning. Yeah, there he goes, gets that neutral special into a jab. Corin with the pin. Not going to be able to pick up the kill yet, as it was across the stage, but wasn't too bad. Game & Watch tried to get for a 9, although ended up getting a 2. Yeah, gets the roll read after the jab and gets an up smash, which is going to take Game & Watch's stock. Or with an up throw, doesn't get a fall on top of it. Tried to go for a pin there. Game & Watch shielded it, rolled in, and then Corin was able to land a forward air through the ledge. Game & Watch getting caught by that special. Gets a slide special. Things are not looking too well for Game & Watch at the moment. Corin could finish off the stock here, and he does with a parry into up smash. So yeah, Game & Watch really needs to start getting 9s or taking the stocks quickly to be able to recover from this, or, you know, bucketing projectiles as this bucket is almost full. Yeah, this should have been a very easy bucket, just like that. Yeah, he was able to bucket that one, so he does now have a full bucket, which can one-shot Corin at pretty much like 80%, so as long as he is in range. And he does land the bucket. Kind of think that one was a bit of a waste of the bucket, but maybe he can earn another bucket on this stock to be able to recover. But that's going to be his main, like, recovery option in this situation. It's the bucket, or at least the most consistent one, as he could land a 9 as well. He'd have to land 2 at this point, though. But, like, landing a 9 in a bucket is a lot more likely to happen. The Game & Watch getting caught by the pin and does kill, so that's going to be the game. Corin moving on to round 2. Next is going to be Bayonetta versus Incineroar. It's gonna be on Dreamland, or not Dreamland, on Fountain of Dreams. Kind of missed the stage when it used to be legal, but now it's too laggy, that's why it's illegal, but that's not really gonna affect the CPUs at all, so. Incineroar with the back throw, got a pretty strong lead on Bayonetta here at the beginning, and then catches her slide special with a down smash. It didn't directly kill her like that, I believe she DI'd away, so that way she would go into the blast zone for some reason, but, yeah, she should have been fine off of that. Maybe just unable to recover due to lack of up special, slide special. Although Bayonetta can do like a double jump into 2 up specials and then like a slide special as well to recover, so it shouldn't be that bad, although getting like a second up special is really hard to do. It's like up special. Or it's like jump, cancel, up special, up special. Or something like that. I've done the input before on the Bayonetta guide, but I had to slow it down a bit because I'm not consistent at it. Yeah, Incineroar landing a slide special on Bayonetta is going to be able to kill us. The move is very strong. It's like Bayonetta's up smash. So we could start to see Bayonetta get a reverse restock on Incineroar. Incineroar landing a forward smash, going to be the sour spot. Or I guess it's really just not the sweet spot. I wouldn't really call it a sour spot, as it can still kill. Although so can others that have sour spots, so maybe. But like in Incineroar's case, it can kill very easily, even though it's sour. Yeah, Bayonetta landing 2 up smashes on Incineroar. Almost a 3rd up smash, but Incineroar was able to down her Bayonetta. He should be trying to build up that revenge. And Bayonetta able to make it back to stage. Yeah, that's going to be the game there for sure. Incineroar with the slide special taking the stock. It's going to be moving on to round 2. So a pretty quick game there. It's always nice. Next is going to be Sheik versus Rob. This is an interesting matchup. I don't think I've seen this one before.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, it looks like Rob's going to be having a lead here at the beginning, although Sheik's not too far behind. Gonna have to do a lot of damage to Rob to be able to keep up though, as Rob has a pretty good amount of damage output at times. Don't know what Rob's doing here for the ledge, but I mean, I guess it's somewhat working. You can see there whenever a bunch of those like rings show up, that's him like dropping out of the up special and then up special again to conserve fuel. As it does conserve a bit of fuel if you just spam B while holding up rather than just holding down B whenever you're recovering as Rob. And Rob with the parry to up smash is going to be able to take out Sheik's stock there. Yeah, Rob's at 69.8% currently, Sheik at 27.3%. Gonna be landing a forward air and down special. Rob getting caught by that down smash out of the parry from Sheik. Sheik throwing that side special out really low to try to cover Rob's recovery. Although Rob was recovering underneath the stage, but it didn't really matter that much. And Rob's trying to land a neutral special there. was out of fuel for a second, so she just had to knock him off stage to be able to take the stock, but was unable to do so. Yeah, Rob finishing that edgeguard attempt with a forward air, be able to return back to stage. There's a few neutral airs that Sheik and then is able to hit one. Yeah, I guess the parrying down smash on bouncing fish. Very similar to how he ended Sheik's last stock, so maybe Sheik's starting to learn from this, or maybe not. Yeah, gonna be landing a back air Rob. Still unable to pick up the stock until just since I said that. Landing the tip of up air. But yeah, Rob still got 2 stocks to Sheik's final stock, so, and currently the percent advantage as well. Yeah, Rob landing the forward, or yeah, that was forward tilt there. I thought it was forward air for some reason. But yeah, Sheik throwing some needles and ledge to try to keep Rob away from her. Rob does a roll into forward tilt. Catches Sheik's jump with the Gyre Might. Yeah, Rob almost landing that down air on Sheik. Would have been a good way to finish his stock for sure. Yeah, Rob with the parry into up tilt. Re-landing a neutral air. Couldn't see him go for a down air, he actually backs away from the ledge instead. Gonna be catching Sheik's bouncing fish, bouncing off the ledge with a forward air, and then almost got the back air to finish off the stock as well. Yeah, up air is actually going to be the move that kills 100%, but that was kind of a weird kill. Even though Sheik was a bit high in the air, it seems a bit early. Though the move is pretty strong, so I don't know. But yeah, Rob moving on to round 2 is going to be Little Mac versus Olimar next, and then Peach versus Daisy, so the Ditto match.
3, 2,
This game could either be very short or very long, so we should see what happens. It's on Battlefield. Could change things too. Yeah, Mac keeps going for these aerials. I mean, I guess Olimar was kind of platform camping him. Wasn't much he could do. Yeah, I'm guessing this game's gonna be long. I'm sure I'm saying this, but yeah, Little Mac does have KO Punch at the moment. Though Olimar's catching him in the air with a bunch of up airs with the purple pigment. Gonna be landing slide special. Could see him go for the KO Punch here. He did land that really weak spike off of down air, but Olimar taking away the KO Punch and the stock with a forward air with the purple pigment. Little Mac trying to do a bunch of these slip counters, although none of them are really getting anything. With that one, going to be able to knock Olimar up to 69%, Little Mac at 46. Mac landing an up smash on Olimar, Olimar punishing that with the down air. Yeah, Little Mac with the double parry, almost that KO Punch as well. Using KO Punch at this percent would be a waste, especially if it missed like it did. So you can just land forward smash to be able to finish off Olimar's stock. Olimar with the back throw. Tries to catch Little Mac's recovery again, although slide special went through forward air this time. Down tilt. Almost got KO Punch again. He's going to be forward thrown and it does kill him. Little Mac on his final stock against Olimar. Be getting a rapid jab, although it's not really helping him out that much. It's like an up air of Olimar. Yeah, finally taking up that stock. Olimar with a random up special out of shield. Probably one of the worst things, or probably the worst thing you could have done in that situation. But yeah, that is going to be Little Mac's stock there. So that's the game. Olimar moving on to round 2.
Olimar wins.
You know, it's been over a year, but I still miss and the winner is. What's that announcer? Anyway, now on to Peach versus Daisy. They should have made it an option where you can change that around. That's going to be on Yoshi's Island Melee. And so far, Peach with a pretty good lead on Daisy of about 50%. Be landing that up smash as well to keep the percent even higher. Could see, I was going to say we could see Peach do a 0 to death. But I technically didn't jinx it because I wasn't able to finish what I was saying. Yeah, both back aired at the same time. Peach with the back air. Thought I was, or we were going to see Daisy go for the up special, and since she got forward aired by just the tip of the move, like that was probably the maximum distance that Peach could have landed that, because it was a bit behind her head, as well as above her head. Goes for a forward arrow, though gets interrupted by Peach's slide special. That actually would have been a really good edge guard from Daisy as well. Well, I believe this will be the furthest that Peach and Daisy have made it into bracket. Either one wins, as they usually do pretty poorly, despite them being ranked #1 on a lot of tier lists, including the one that I made the other day. Usually tier lists don't really reflect what's happening in these types of tournaments. For example, Little Mac was in the final tournament, which I do a final tournament based off of the winners of all 16 tournaments. Little Mac was in the final tournament in the last season. And Daisy with a back throw to be able to finish off the stock against Peach. So, although it does need to be careful in trying to end this one as well. And she is pretty much a kill person for all of Peach's kill moves, including dash attack. Not really a kill move, but still pretty powerful. Man, Daisy with the down throw into up special. Usually I do down throw backer, then whenever down throw backer or something, down throw up special. But it's going to be a stitch face from Daisy. So both of them are just trying their luck. If Daisy would have gotten a bomb, then she probably could have brought this back. She still probably can, because the stitch face is going to help. If she can pull out another stitch face, which is pretty unlikely, then it'll work. Yeah, Daisy with an up smash. It's going to be pretty close, unless Peach gets an up smash or an up smash. It's going to kill. It didn't really expect it, but I guess if it works. Yeah, Peach moving on to round 2 for Daisy. For the final game of the or of round 1 of the CPU tournament is going to be Snake versus Greninja. Stealthy characters. It's going to be on Town and City. I don't know who would prefer this thing. I guess Snake. Greninja are probably going to go for like Kalos or something. For the like, although it does work on some stages as well that aren't Kalos Pokemon League. Yeah, Snake with a bit of a lead at the beginning, although it's going to be taken by Greninja. With a neutral air into an angled upward forward tilt. Yeah, Snake taking the lead, then getting a neutral air into jab. Sure, with the back throw. Snake tried to go for a grab out of that, but he's going to be able to get a grab there into a forward tilt, although he only gets a second hit. Does decide to drop it as it misses, but then gets the kill there. He does have C4 blinded, although he does use it. Up specials through Greninja's up air, which wasn't too bad of a play. Although, I mean, it wouldn't have killed Snake anyway, so... Yeah, that was actually a pretty good read by Snake. I think that Snake could probably force Greninja onto C4 like he did there. Although, use Greninja's side special to his advantage, line the C4 instead of that. Yeah, you almost saw Snake go for up throw out of the up match, although Town and City's platform there is a bit too high for that to work. Yeah, Greninja trying to edge guard with the water, which is a really good idea against Snake, although not too successful due to the C4 most of the time. Or even grenades. Grenades probably would have been what Snake should have done in that situation, as C4 probably would have killed him. Yeah, as I mentioned there, it's going to be able to pick up a kill using the slide special. And that's really good, forcing Greninja into that grenade explosion using the C4. As if Greninja would have been hit by the C4, would have done more damage, but the grenade's also not that bad to land. Greninja with a double down air on Snake's shield. Snake not really giving up this stock just yet, though. Yeah, it does get hit by that forward air and kind of missed the eyesight, I think. Because he wasn't directly in the corner, but he could have been eyeing it perfectly, and it just didn't allow him to go into the corner. Yeah, Greninja with a lot of down airs onto that C4 Snake. Build up an actual decent amount of damage, although he's still a stock behind Snake at the moment. Yeah, Snake with C4 on the side special. Caught by his own C4 due to the platform being a lot lower than he thought. Yeah, Greninja with another slide special on Snake. We could see a reverse 3-stock from Greninja, which would be pretty impressive. I thought I was going to jinx it by saying that a second ago, whenever Snake was forward smashing on the platform, but Greninja managed to avoid it. Usually CPUs would fall into something like that. Yeah, I thought we were going to see Greninja go for the forward air for the kill, but he's actually doing a pretty good job. Just landing hits, which is exactly what he needs to be doing. Parrying the up tilt from Snake. He could have gotten a forward smash out of that for maximum damage output, but down smash is a lot safer of an option, which is what he needs to be going for, I would say. It's pretty even now, even though Greninja was 2 stocks behind at one point. He played the second stock really well in the beginning of this one, even better. The second stock, although now he started to slow down a lot. I guess Snake is playing a lot more carefully too. That could have been really bad for Greninja if he wouldn't have grabbed as soon as he did. because he grabbed at the perfect time for him to be able to get that invincibility from the throw. And if he wouldn't have done that, then he would have died. He almost died to C4 though. But yeah, this game is very close, and there's 5 seconds left, so we could see Greninja go for a timeout. I guess that would really be in Snake's interest. But yeah, he does actually manage to time out Snake, even though Snake probably should have won that game. Although if Greninja wins it, yeah, I was gonna say if Greninja wins it, honestly, he deserves it at that point. For almost reverse restocking the Snake, although he does beat him in overtime. So that was probably the closest game in the CPU tournament ever, so... yeah, very interesting to watch. Like, they went all the way to time, and then it was pretty close there, as Snake almost stickied Greninja, but then Greninja was able to side special. And it actually landed on Snake when he was trying to sticky Greninja. And this time it's going to be on Smashville, his first game of round 2 between Dark Pit and Wii Fit Trainer. Dark Pit was able to defeat Sans, who had won a tournament, so pretty impressive. Yeah, Wii Fit Trainer with the reverse hit of forward smash would be doing a bit of damage to Dark Pit. Our Dark Pit landing a lot of hits on Wii Fit Trainer, not enough to be able to take the percent lead. Wii Fit Trainer still has that by about 60% almost. Though he is starting to close the gap a bit more. And Dark Pit with the up throw. Up airs on Wii Fit Trainer getting pretty close, although Wii Fit Trainer finally landing a hit on Dark Pit. After a while, just Dark Pit being able to juggle Wii Fit. It's gonna be another up air for Dark Pit. Kind of stalled up at the top, which wasn't that great of an idea, so that allowed Dark Pit to get a good position on her, which ultimately resulted in her losing her stock. Smash actually managed to land an up air on Dark Pit, being able to finish off the stock using that. Yeah, got a lot of damage off of just 2 hits there due to deep breathing. Deep breathing is a lot stronger than some people think. Like, usually, I underestimate the move. Yeah, Dark Pit with a really random up special there, although Wii Fit Trainer didn't get a good punish. Down tilt, landing a trip. The third hit of jab from Wii Fit Trainer can actually trip as well, if you didn't know that. I found that out yesterday actually when I was doing some live with Wii Fit. Yeah, Wii Fit's gonna be caught by that down air from Dark Pit. Gonna be able to finish her stock. So, Dark Pit not doing too bad on the stock. Wii Fit Trainer getting deep breathing to be able to pick up a kill at 60 with forward smash at ledge. I mean, I know forward smash at ledge at like around 70 is not that bad, but I mean, that was deep breathing, I think, mainly that resulted in that. As I don't think Wii Fit Trainer's forward smash usually does enough knockback to be able to kill at 60, even at ledge. Unless, like, Dark Pit's rolling onto the very tip of the ledge. Yeah, Wii Fit Trainer going for the down air. Although she recovered a bit low, I didn't think she was actually going to make it back, but she did. Should be catching Dark Pit with that back air, and then catches his up special with her up special. Gets an up smash on Dark Pit. She could actually take the percent lead here, and even things up. Or I guess she probably, or she has evened things up pretty well already, but Dark Pit kind of widening the gap with those hits there. Yeah, Dark Pit with the back air almost killing Weave Trainer. That move definitely needs a buff, because that should be able to heal at that percent from across the stage, in my opinion, on this matchup. Because of just how slow the move is. Like, they should either make it where it kills at that percent, or it is able to be faster and be actual useful in, like, combos and stuff. I mean, you can do, like, some combos with it, but not much. But yeah, Weave Trainer with the dash attacks gonna be able to take out Dark Pit. Just barely. That game was pretty close as well, actually. Although the time wasn't as big of an issue as it was with the Snake vs. Greninja game. That's what made it a lot more intense, was there was only like 30 seconds left when they were at that percent. And Greninja was also in the process of getting a reverse restock on Snake. Yeah, now it's going to be Corrin versus Incineroar from Dreamland 64. Corrin with a pretty good lead on Incineroar, but he does just take it with a 4 tilt and 2 on up smash, reading Corrin's roll. I do think Incineroar has a pretty good chance to win this tournament, mainly because heavies always seem to do well in these tournaments. Like, in the current list of tournament winners so far this season, like, you have Bowser, you have King K. Rool. King Dedede actually won the original season tournament, so we have that as well. Yeah, there's another heavy I'm forgetting that's also in there. But yeah, Corrin with the forward smash on Incineroar. He is still a bit behind Incineroar in terms of percent, although does kind of take the lead by 0.3%. Incineroar gets the lead back with an up tilt. More interesting thing about the neutral arrow doesn't do enough damage, neither does the neutral special, but forward throw with some pummeling does. Yeah, that side special was worth it for Incineroar, but I think he should have done a get-up attack with lunge instead. And Incineroar at 184%, Corrin at 0. Now Incineroar's at 200.8, so if he gets Revenge plus the amount of rage that he has, he might be able to chuck Corrin off stage using Slide Special, which is how powerful that is. Or maybe even at ledge, because that if you get max revenge on Incineroar and you Slide Special, it does 75%, because it triples the amount of damage that it does. Like, that wasn't that close to max revenge, although it still was a pretty good option. And then forward smash does like 100% if it's fully charged and lands a timber hit with max revenge on Incineroar. Yeah, Incineroar landing a Slide Special, or now just parry. Drop down forward air on Corrin as well. So Corrin's basically gonna lose his stock if he gets caught by a Slide Special, which he does, although Incineroar goes for the early Slide Special, and then lands a summer spot forward smash for the kill. Yeah, Incineroar with a pretty good dodge on those forward smashes, although he's caught by the last one. Corrin kinda needs to start doing some mix-ups at ledge if he's gonna just keep doing that. Thought Incineroar was just gonna risk it all and go for a Slide Special into up special, but no. That would have been a cool way to end the stock though. Like, basically Slide Special into up special, the way that works is you do the Slide Special where they fall out, and then you just up special them as they're trying to recover. And then it just kills them if you go off stage, if it spikes them. Unless it drops out, in which case then you just die. Which I've had that happen before. It's actually pretty common too. But yeah, Incineroar getting caught by that up special from Corrin is going to kill. Landing a Slide Special on Corrin though could lead to an edge guard, although Incineroar kind of backs away. He hasn't really gone for that many edge guards. With like down air or neutral air, forward air. Be like an upside through the platform. will kill that percent for sure, so that's going to be the stock. So we're moving on to semifinals. I think I said that Leaf Hit Trainer was moving on to round 2, but she's actually moving on to semifinals against Incineroar. Next is going to be Rob versus Olimar. Second to last game of round 2. Gonna be on my line cruise.
Go!
So far, it looks like Olimar is going to be taking the lead by quite a good amount from all the Pikmin damage. Got a lot of good like neutral combos and stuff on Rob, although Rob can start to come back pretty soon. Yeah, it really kind of sucks for Rob with all these little platforms, and it's like able to interrupt his neutral air, which is something that gives him a really strong advantage in this matchup. Olimar being able to cancel the knockback on that move is a down special, which is pretty impressive. I see. It's pretty tight timing, just like he did there with the top, or Gyromite, Beyblade, whatever you want to call it. I usually call it Beyblade, but I've just been calling it Gyromite since that is the proper name. Stock there for sure. Olimar pairing that with Rob at 185%. Really nice back air from Rob there, as it can cross up opponents like that very easily. Yeah, he had to get that white Pikmin off of him due to the amount of damage he'd be taking if not, although that did allow Olimar to get 2 purples and a red, which is a pretty good loadout, as that prioritizes damage and it's not too heavy where he can recover, but Rob getting caught by that downer from Olimar is also not going to be that great for him. He's going to have to do some really good stuff with Gyromite to be able to recover from this, or just be able to get some strong edge guards on Olimar, just like that. I mean, he could have done it facing the other way, but that works as well. For sure. It's definitely what he needed to do. By that white Pikmin forward air. Yeah, he mainly just needs to make it where Olimar can't get purple. Because if Olimar starts to get purple Pikmin, then, or which is pretty much his next Pikmin if the white one dies, or if any of them die actually, he's gonna get purple. So he really needs to be focusing on eliminating that. Like, next stock, Olimar's gonna be starting with purple, red, and blue. I think that unless it doesn't carry over stocks either, but yeah, Olimar with the up air, Rob's going to be taking the game. So yeah, this is going to be the final game of round 2. Olimar moving to semifinals, going to be playing against either Peach or Greninja. I was reading a notification for Nairo Stream playing Hollow Knight, and it made me think about that game again. As it's been a while since I played it. I did used to stream it, but I just never finished it. Yeah, it's going to be on Pokemon Stadium 1. Peach with a lot of up tilts. Going through that edge guard from Peach. Greninja really needs to be careful on how he plays this. The rest of the stock, as if he loses his stock now, it could just allow Peach to pretty much clear out the rest of the game with this. Although if he takes his stock here, then he could be in a much better position. because if Greninja loses a stock, then Peach could just use some combos on the next stock to be able to get a really good lead on Greninja. Whereas if she is behind, she'll have to play a lot more carefully. Yeah, that is going to be Greninja's stock there. Really good snipe from Peach with the turnip. And then also really good waiting in shield, as most people probably would have dropped shields and then get caught by Greninja charging the up smash. Yeah, then decides to just run away from slide special, which is a really good option. Yeah, Greninja takes the stock out really early, which is good. Peach going for a double slide special to try to recover, which both are not that great. Both were not that great. She should have up special, and then just tried to get back to stage 5 floating the up special. It would have been less safe, like, overall, but it would have allowed her to get out of that situation. It would have been the unsafe option, but then Greninja read that she was going to do the save option and was able to punish. But like high risk, high reward kind of thing. Yeah, both of them landing hit causing that sound effect. Kind of like a spike to stage sound effect. Which makes me think, can Peach's down tilt spike off ledge? If it makes that sound effect, that's like the sound effect all spikes make whenever they hit the stage, and just bounce the opponent off the ground. That was a really good edge guard from Greninja. He timed that forward air perfectly to be able to catch Peach's slide special. But yeah, that was a really bad way to end that stock. If he would have had that stock, and then just got a lot of good damage from rage, then he could have had the game pretty much. Like, that probably did cost him the game feelings. Although at the moment he is winning with a percent lead. Although he is at a pretty good percent for Peach to be able to do some combos. Yeah, really unsafe for Peach to throw that out. It didn't end up hurting her. Actually forced Greninja into a punish that he did that wasn't safe, and that allowed her to be able to get some damage off of it. If this would have been pre-patch Peach, like whenever she wasn't nerfed, then she would have gotten a better punish. Yeah, I think Greninja's not doing too great. He is gonna get caught by that counter on his back air. It's gonna lead into an edge guard from Peach. He does land the last hit of special, which is like a janky hit as well. Like that janky last hit, I mean, because it's on the side hitbox. Yeah, so far this game seems to be over unless Greninja times out Peach, which if he gets another timeout, that's going to be kind of annoying. Really weird interaction there. She hit Greninja with the slide special as soon as his room was just like happening, so he had invincibility. But, yeah, looks like Peach is going to take the game and move on to semifinals.
Semifinals.
So yeah, if Greninja would have timed out Peach, then just like timed out everyone, that would have been a bit ridiculous.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, it's gonna be Wii Fit Trainer versus Incineroar for semifinals on the left side, and then it's going to be Peach and Olimar. We have two pretty strong characters versus two kind of average characters. But yeah, Incineroar actually has the lead by a bit now after that slide special. One League's gonna maybe be a bit more beneficial for him actually than Leaf It, because it can mess up her soccer ball. Like, that's something I really hate about platform stages playing Leaf It. is that you can try to do something with soccer ball, like you can try to cancel it into an edge guard. But if you cancel it into like forward tilt, but you get the back hit of forward tilt, then you can get an upward angle, which is really good for catching like high recoveries, which a lot of people are going to go for. Because if they see you soccer ball, they're going to think that you're going for a low hit. But yeah, instead of taking the stock, or at least the first stock of the game, be catching the Leaf Trainer trying to slide special, punishing what slide special is on. Freeze neutral air to up tilt. You could have done neutral air to up tilt to like up air. Or I think even from that position you probably could have gotten a back air as well. She probably could have air dodged through, but it still would have made her in a position where she could have been punished, or you could have baited on option as well. Yeah, he's going to be landing a forward throw on Leaf Trainer. He does have the most powerful throws in the game, so it is going to be able to kill. At least some of the most powerful throws. Then whenever he gets revenge, he for sure has the most powerful. Yeah, Leaf Trainer did manage to take one of Incineroar's stock, which isn't too bad. As I did say earlier, Incineroar has a pretty good chance to win due to the fact that Heavy's too small in tournaments. Yeah, if Leaf Trainer missing that tech is going to result in her losing the stock there. Incineroar with the JV3. Yeah, for semifinals, on the right side is going to be Olimar versus Peach, whoever wins this does move on to finals against Incineroar. Though I have a feeling this game's going to be kind of boring, just due to the characters. Yeah, it's going to be on Pokemon Stadium too, so maybe not. This is a pretty good stage for Peach. This is pretty much a pretty good stage for everyone. But, yeah, Peach actually not doing too well at the beginning. Actually, games with Olimar haven't been that long either. The game with Little Mac and Olimar was pretty long, but the game with Rob and Olimar, which I thought was gonna probably go to timeout, didn't. I thought Rob might try to camp out Olimar. I thought Rob was actually gonna take the game as well. Olimar is at 69.8% currently, Peach at 138.4%. Be landing a slide special on Olimar to be able to get him out of that platform, get him off the platform without him. Yeah, gonna get caught by that yellow segment forward air. That was actually a pretty good slide special for Peach, although not that great because side specialing on stage in general isn't that great of an option. And the back air from Olimar is going to be able to kill at 190%. So, yeah, Peach needs to take Olimar's stock pretty quickly to be able to get elated. Olimar's going to start trying to camp her out, and if Peach is playing against pretty campy characters, she can kind of struggle to get in. She does take the stock relatively quickly. She's at 40% though. Olimar is only at 16. That actually would have been a good way to get the person to break even if you would have timed that better. The counter, I mean. But yeah, if I was Olimar, I would just try to camp out Peach. Also, what was that thing with the turnip? Like, whenever he was walking on the ground, I think he was moving the item around, through the ground. But yeah, he did take that stock pretty well from Peach. Or my eyes could have just been tricking me, but it looked like it was moving around. Yeah, really bad up special from Olimar there. Peach should have gone for like forward air or something to be able to punish that. Or like forward smash even. But yeah, she could have gone for an up special there as it would have traded with the Pikmin and caught Olimar. which would have been probably the most impressive thing I've seen a CPU do. But or I have seen some pretty good plays from the CPUs. But that would have been one of the better ones. Even though it wouldn't have saved her, she's probably going to lose this game. Olimar really needs to try to time out Beach, though. I would say. Although at this point he's probably a bit too late for 6%, but down smash not being able to kill, I figured it wasn't going to kill. As it was the purple pigment. Or not purple, it was with the blue pigment. If it was with the purple pigment, that's what I meant to say. If it was with it, then it would have killed for sure. Got 120. And not too bad of a slide special from Peach there. The bad thing about slide special, and why I think that she should use it the way that she does, is because of the in-lag in the air. It's gonna allow Olimar to get a really good punish because of the range that he has, like the yellow pigment and stuff. Yeah, he is taking the game there, so should be moving on to not round 2, to finals against Incineroar.
Final.
It's not a symmetrical bracket or anything fancy, but yeah, it's gonna be Incineroar versus Olimar for grand finals here. On Kalos Pokemon League. This is a pretty good stage for Incineroar. And Olimar, I guess, as well. With Olimar, he's got the platform to be able to just platform and Incineroar. So maybe it's not that great of a stage for Incineroar in this situation. Although they are the worst platforms in the game to be on. Just disadvantage-wise. And then, if he is on the platforms, he is going to die to slide special significantly faster. Like, he could probably die to slide special on the platform at that percent. He almost did from center, or not center stage, but pretty close to center stage. So, like, that could be the one good thing about this stage for Incineroar. That's going to allow him to win, is if he can get a slide special on Olimar at the ledge. Because Olimar should just be staying at ledge. At least that would be my game plan as Olimar, although the most effective thing is what he's currently doing, which is camping in center stage. Yeah, that's going to be a really good stock from Incineroar, actually. He actually doesn't go for it, which is really weird. Like, if he would have neutral aired, that would have been Olimar's stock pretty much, because Olimar wouldn't have been able to make it back to stage. But that was actually a really good way to get rid of purple there, because Olimar had to throw out something, although he didn't necessarily have to throw out the pigment, he could have just gone for forward air. But Incineroar should have used it to build up revenge like he did there. That was a really bad waste of revenge for Incineroar. He should have gone for a slide special or something to be able to take Olimar's stock. Though he does take it with neutral, I believe that was. He tried to go for a pigment desync, which covered both the platform and the actual ledge of Kalos. Though it didn't really work. Incineroar's going to be taking a lot of damage and not really doing anything about it. Yeah, it's going to get caught by that forward smash as well, so this is pretty much Olimar's game to lose at this point. Well, as I said earlier, all Incineroar really has to do is just get a pretty good read with slide special at ledge. He was able to lock Olimar to 69% with that down smash, and then a few other hits landed Olimar at 76. So he is at kill percent is what I'm trying to say, for slide special at ledge. But he is also allowing Olimar to get a purple. It's a fire pigment on him. That could have been Olimar's stock, but Olimar was able to dodge it and get a really tank up air using Incineroar's forward area box. If I was Incineroar, I would take out Olimar's stock and then just force Olimar to time me out, which he's already taken the stock. And Olimar, or he does get purple actually. I didn't think he did get purple, but he does. Because he had purple in the last stock, which is kind of weird. I guess it doesn't work the way that I think it does. Yeah, he's actually doing pretty well of just doing some damage to Olimar. If he gets a side special here, then Olimar dies. Or if he just gets a really good edge guard, he's got Olimar up to 69% already. It's gonna be a 4-throw here for sure. Incineroar could take this game. If he does, then that's really bad for Olimar. Because Olimar pretty much had this game. All he had to do was just camp out Incineroar on the second stock. Because Incineroar definitely wouldn't have been able to catch up to him. Yeah, dash attack from Incineroar is going to take the game. He barely dodges the forward air from Olimar, which I believe would have given Olimar the game, so that was definitely last hit. But yeah, so Incineroar, he did what I wouldn't have done. I would have personally just taken Olimar's stock and then just camped. Incineroar's not really going to be the camping one, it's going to be Olimar camping, but I just wouldn't have fought back against Olimar. I would have put myself in situations where I wouldn't have been able to die, but just played like super defensively and then tried to get him in overtime. The sudden death, but yeah, not too bad of a way to end things for Incineroar. So it's going to be moving on to the or not to pre-COCs, but to the actual Contest of Champions. I'm not going to be doing any more COCs until the actual Contest of Champions, which is in 2 tournaments, so it'll be probably next Thursday if I'm able to stream enough to be able to get to that point. But yeah, for now I am just going to be ending this here. This should be out tomorrow, which is going to be New Year's Eve. I don't have an upload plan for New Year's Day yet. I don't know if I can stream anytime between today and tomorrow. Maybe the Wii Fit guide or something. Because I did say I was going to update the Wii Fit guide, so I'll probably try to get that done tomorrow and then upload it on New Year's Day. But for now, that's going to be all the time I have, so I guess I'll see everyone in the